And now let's turn to Storm Watch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman. It's going to be a hot one this weekend. Is Crater Lake maybe a good place to escape it?
Yeah, temperatures will be a lot more tolerable up there, but we've been seeing quite a bit of melting over the last several weeks, and finally the last lingering bit of snow there in the middle of the parking lot has melted. Temperatures through this weekend up at Crater Lake will be up in the 70s for highs, but it's going to be a lot hotter down in the valleys, and we'll take a closer look coming up in a bit. But right now, a lot of clear conditions across the region. There are some marine clouds, though, that have been creeping up along the coast, including in Brookings, 54 degrees for you folks, 80 in Medford, still 83 this hour in Montague. It's 71 right now in Klamath Falls. Tonight, down to 62 degrees in Medford, 53 in Klamath Falls, down to 61 in Mount Shasta. So it's going to be a fairly mild night across the region. And then take a look at the forecast for tomorrow. Great day in the Rogue Valley to find a pool. We'll see plenty of sunshine. Temperatures already by 2 o'clock up to 94, getting up to around 98 degrees at 5 in the Medford area. That UV index across the region is going to be very high, so don't forget the sunblock. Temperatures making up into the 90s for Lakeview and Klamath Falls, pushing 100 in Mount Shasta, up to 100 degrees in Wairika, 95 in Grants Pass, and we'll get up to around 80 in Brookings. Those gusty offshore winds, some gusts along the coast could be up to 30-35 miles per hour, and I do expect inland breezes to pick up into the afternoon. Your 3-day forecast for the coast, it's going to stay sunny through the weekend into Monday, blustery winds each and every day, and I do expect the temperatures to stay on the warmer side, at least getting into the 70s for much of the coast over the next few days. Inland areas are going to be a lot hotter. That heat advisory going through 11 p.m. on Wednesday for areas below 5,000 feet across southern Oregon and northern California, just away from the Curry County coast. West Side Valley highs over this stretch in the upper 90s into the triple digits, and then the east side temperatures getting up into the lower to middle 90s. So stay hydrated, and you will want to still limit your time outdoors, especially in our west side valleys where we're going to see the hottest temperatures. In the Rogue Valley, highs will be in the upper 90s to near 100 tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, but it looks like the hottest weather is actually going to happen on the 4th of July and next Wednesday. In the meantime, this weekend, to beat the heat, a lot of lakes will probably be pretty busy. The Applegate Lake forecast, 93 for tomorrow, up to 96 on Sunday. And then Crater Lake, here's a look at that forecast. Highs in the 70s with plenty of sunshine. Some stunning views of Crater Lake, I'm sure, with all that blue sky. And then for the Klamath Basin, we'll look for those temperatures to be the hottest actually this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Highs making it up into the middle 90s. Still pretty hot, though, as we head into Monday. Now, here's the forecast for the 4th of July. This is when we have the best chance at getting above 100 degrees for Medford and Grants Pass, but much of the rest of the region is still going to feature some pretty hot temperatures, up to 75 for Crater Lake, 97 in Mount Shasta, and getting up to 72 degrees in Brookings. So your 7-day forecast shaping up like this. Will still stay on the warmer side over the next several days, but the marine layer kind of returns later next week, and temperatures will cool back into the 60s. Northern California, a very hot stretch of weather. Temperatures getting up around 100 degrees. The Klamath River Valley, we could see some temperatures this weekend pushing near 110 degrees. For the Klamath Basin, a hot stretch of weather as we head into July. Temperatures still at least in the lower 90s for highs on the 4th. Taking a look at the forecast for the mountains, very warm, lots of sunshine as well. Notice by the end of next week, as we see at least a little bit of a cool down, that could come with at least a slight chance of some showers and storms, mainly along and east of the Cascades and in Northern California. And then for the Rogue Valley, lots of sunshine, some very hot temperatures, but the peak of the heat looks to be on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then temperatures dropping back to the middle 90s by next Friday.